I'm John's Baldad, and this is for Tech 120. Could you list your name, where you're from, and what you're studying at Purdue?
Hi, my name is Faiz. I am from Plainfield, Illinois, and I will be studying nuclear pharmacy.
Okay, nice to meet you. Describe to me how a typical lab day goes.
So, in a typical lab day, so for the chem labs, they are usually 7:30 a.m. for me on Thursdays. So I usually wake up about an hour in advance to try preparing for it. So one thing that the labs always push for is for you to wear full pants that cover your ankles, a short sleeve shirt, and no baggy material so nothing gets caught on it. Aside from that, we can pretty much wear whatever we want. So I usually eat breakfast around 6:30 to get prepared for it, just because I want to keep a healthy mindset on what I am doing. And then I go to lab, I check in, they take attendance, and then I turn in the pre-lab and lab report that are due every single week for the previous labs. And yeah, that's just the basic overall on how the labs are structured into like a structured manner.
Okay, describe to me how your lab procedures were taught or presented to you and your classmates.
So, like I said, when we turn in the pre-labs, it usually is the basis of what we have to do in the lab, and it consists of like a variety of questions that are used to help do better in the lab. So basically, as we turn that in, the TA goes over what needs to be done and what like needs to be accomplished in order to go through with the lab report, which is our overall grade for this lab. And so it could be from observing data to recording it to using a spectrometer in order to find wavelengths. So as me and my group do all of that, there are individual parts and group parts. Both work hand in hand together, and they are all used to compare each other's data with the rest of the class and with the TA at the end of every lab. And so we compile all of that in a lab report and turn it in next week, in the next week's 7:30 a.m. lab.
Okay, finally, how do you think Purdue can encourage and improve lab safety within the classroom?
Well, they can improve it in a variety of different ways. They already do enough by having safety quizzes that are mandatory to be done in order for a student to go through with the lab. I'd say in order for them to make the labs a safer environment, they go over policies more with the students, because I feel like it's only a basis with like this in the syllabus and the lab packet. And I also feel like the students need to work together in order to create a safe and non-hazardous environment. And I think that's the most important part, because while everyone's doing the labs, I don't want anyone or myself to make sure that they might get hurt in the lab, which would probably cause them to limit themselves from doing what they want to do in order to get the results. But overall, I feel like the TA needs to definitely work on making sure the labs are more secure and secure for the students to make sure that they're doing well in the class. And in addition to that, I feel like myself, I just feel like myself, like when I'm doing my lab, so it's not too much of a problem for me.
Okay, thank you, Fez, for your time.
No problem.
Have a good day.
You too.